Hey, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Sean, aka Sean Knight 3000. What's going on with y'all out there in YouTube land? Hopefully, you guys are having a good week. We're in the middle of it right about now. Hopefully, you guys are having a wonderful week, and it looks like an even better weekend for you. Anyway, right now it is 12:06 p.m. We just passed the noonday hour, and I just made a delivery from McDonald's. It was only 1.6 miles as far as the distance, so didn't end up making I think it was like $4 and some cent because it was literally right around the corner from where the restaurant was. So the thing about those McDonald's deliveries, they really don't pay very much because, as I said in the previous video, there's McDonald's everywhere. So nobody orders from a McDonald's that's like five miles away from their house, you know. Everybody orders from McDonald's that's literally right around the corner. But a delivery is a delivery and money is money. It's just building toward my goal of the day, that's all. Anyway, yesterday, went home, uploaded 2 videos, and checked my notifications. Noticed that I had a DM in there. And it was from, I guess, a woman. I checked the profile just to make sure. I always do. Not that that matters. I try to answer every question that people send to me, because I know that there's this guy. I think he lives in Canada. He's trying to become a security officer, so he sends a lot of questions regarding the security industry and my experience in the job and things like that. So I try to answer as many questions as I can, including some questions about whether or not I smoke weed. The answer is no. I do not smoke weed. I have never smoked weed in my life. I have no intentions of smoking weed in the future. Now, that's not to say that I don't smoke anything. I like a good cigar every once in a while. And what I do is I go to this cigar shop downtown on Hubbard Street. I think the address is 10 West Hubbard. So if you're in Chicago or if you're interested in visiting the city and you want a nice smoke shop, that's a good one to go to. Good cigars, as well as cheap ones, plus everything else you're going to need to smoke cigars. You got clips and you got humidors and whatever else you may need to smoke. There's pipes, tobacco, there's little bitty skinny cigars that look like the Sweet Swishers and the Black and Milds and crap like that. That a lot of people, especially a lot of black people, like to smoke. I'm not a fan of the Sweet Swisher or the Black and Mild. If I'm going to smoke a cigar, I figure spend some money, right? But that's where I go to buy my cigars. And for me, it's usually like 2 a year. I treat myself to maybe 2 a year. And that's it. I don't smoke any more than that. Usually, like I say, just 2 a year. You can go in there, you can smoke in that store, or you can buy your cigars or cigarettes or whatever it is you want to smoke, and you can walk out. They also have little juice and water and shit like that. I'm not shilling for the store. It's just one of my favorite places, And it's not that far from this Thai restaurant. I think it's like literally across the street and like 10 feet to your right once you cross the street. Fantastic Thai food. So if you're in the mood for a good cigar and some Thai food, head down to Hubbard Street, and go straight down State Street, and then just make a left. If you want to park, there's valet parking at that. There's a restaurant right there on the corner of Hubbard and State. They do valet. It's up to you. Or you can drive down the street and try to find an open spot and pay the meter. I recommend you pay the meter. They don't fuck around downtown when it comes to writing tickets. Trust me, I have seen it with my own too. Pay that little cheap ass meter and get it over with. You don't want to come out and see a little red and white invitation hanging on your car. So pay the meter and be done with it. Anyway, back to this DM. It was a chick, according to her profile, but I'm not going to put too much stock in that because it's real easy to create a fake ass profile and snatch a picture from anywhere and post it up as yours. And I'll talk about back in the day. This is like, about 5 years ago? Somebody tried to catfish me on Facebook. I'll tell that story one day in the future. But for now, this DM that I got yesterday, I'm going to go with the idea that it was a chick. Even if it wasn't, that's what the profile says. And the DM asked me, do I watch porn? And what kind of porn do I watch? Sorry, just distracted by the ambulances flying by. This must be the season. I don't know. But, like I said, do I watch porn and what kind of porn do I watch? Not if you do, or if you do watch porn, what kind of porn you watch. No, do you watch porn and what kind of porn do you watch? Yes, I watch porn. I am like every other human being on the planet. Although I'm guessing there's probably a few people who have never seen any kind of porn. I'm guessing for religious reasons. Could be for personal reasons. You could be just taking a stand against pornography in general. I don't know. But yes, I watch porn. I don't know too many people that don't watch porn. But yes, to answer your question, because I didn't feel like writing back yesterday. When I got the message, I was actually eating a chicken sandwich, and instead of taking the time to compose something, I was just like, fuck it, I'll just make a video. And yes, I watch porn. And what kind of porn do I watch? I'm a straight guy. Not that I have anything against homosexuals. I do not. I have 2 play uncles who are both homosexuals. I love them dearly. They are play uncles. They're not my real biological uncles. But as far as our family is concerned, they are family. And that's all that matters. I love them dearly. My Uncle Sidney is one of them. My Uncle Edward is another. If you guys get a chance to see this video, love you guys, miss you guys, and wish like hell you guys would move back to Chicago. I understand why you left. I'm thinking about it myself, but I miss you guys. I have met a lot of my Uncle Sidney's lovers. Cool ass guys. Like I said, I have nothing against gay guys. I have nothing against lesbian chicks. Be what you want to be. Do what you want to do, so long as it's not hurting you or anyone else. I feel nobody else has a right to tell you how to live your life. That's just my little 2 cents. Now, if it's hurting you or if it's hurting somebody else, yeah, somebody needs to step in and put that to right. But what you do in the privacy of your own bedroom, so long as it's not hurting you or hurting someone else, is your business. You want to get it on with an electric wire and a car battery, that's up to you. It's up to you. You want to attach a car battery to your nipples, get down, get down. You know, as long as it doesn't kill you, enjoy it. You know, it's up to you. But being straight, I like straight porn. I like guy-girl. And what I don't like, and what I'm not a fan of, is girl-on-girl. Now, that's just a personal preference. Because I like hot girls who are getting banged the hell out. Girl, it's kind of boring to me. So back in the old days of the VHS tapes, you just fast forward through it, you know, with the roll. Get to the next scene. Now everything is on DVD or right on your computer. Just skip to the next scene. Because for some unknown reason, there's always the obligatory girl-on-girl scene in every damn horror movie that I happen to get my hands on. I don't know why it's included. I'm guessing it's included because a lot of people like it. I happen to be the exception to that rule. I'm not real fond of the girl-on-girl. Even though, like I said, I have no problem with lesbians. Watching you guys get it on and I can't get involved, not my cup of tea. Let's see. Subgenres of porn. Like I said, I like straight porn, girl and guy. Subgenres, interracial. I am a huge fan of interracial porn mostly because I date interracially. Unless there's like a really gorgeous, and I mean outstandingly gorgeous black chick. And believe it or not, a lot of the amateur porn, you can find a lot of beautiful black women. Some of the mainstream porn, you get used to the same actresses, you know, and it's just not appealing to me. Like I said, I like interracial porn, black guy, white chick, black guy, Asian chick, black guy, Hispanic chick. There's this black guy who goes by the name of Shimmy that I'm sure a lot of the Native Americans hate his guts because Shimmy, he loves Native American women. And so he goes to reservations, both here in the States and in Canada, and he convinces Native chicks to do porn with him. And I've been to his website, and I've seen some of the comments made by some of the Native guys. It's understandable. You don't want your women to get fucked by anybody that's not you. But that can be said for everybody. You know, I love interracial porn, but seeing a fine ass black chick get her back banged out by a white dude doesn't appeal to me. It's not because, you know, all of a sudden I got racist. It's like, no, you know, she's too fine to be with him. She should be with one of us. She should be with me. So that's a natural thing to feel that way. But when it becomes personal, when you're like launching racist attacks against the guy, you got to remember, he didn't force any of the women in his videos to appear in his videos. They chose to do that. They chose to do it with him. Don't get mad at the dude. Don't hate the player. Hate the game, you know? It takes two to tango. He's not making solo porn. He's making porn with Native women. That's what he likes. Don't hate on the guy. And don't be racist about it. Because trust me, I have run into some of the most racist cats doing security. And I mean some of the most racist cats. And it's not just white dudes. I know what you guys are thinking. It's not just white dudes. I have run into some of the most racist black guys you ever want to meet. Yet they would all fuck the shit out of a woman of that race that they hate. That's just the way shit is. I don't personally understand it. Like, if you're going to hate a race, you hate the men, the women, and the children. Shit, I even hate the dogs if that's going to be the case. But then you want to separate. Oh, I hate the men, but I would fuck a fine black woman, or I would fuck a fine white woman. Come on. No. Can't work like that. But as far as how they feel, it's understandable. You don't want to see your women fuck anybody but one of you. If not you. I get it. What I don't like is how it turned personal, how it got racial. Would you feel the same way if they were fucking a white guy? Or a Hispanic guy? Or an Asian guy? Or is it just aimed at this guy Shimmy because he's black? I don't get it. But his website is NDN, the letters, ndngirls.com, if you guys want to check it out. It's a small website. I don't ever see it blowing up because I don't think he's ever going to find enough Native chicks to make the site what he wants it to be. But good luck to you, Shimmy. I'm a fan, man, because my son's mom is Native. So we have that in common. But that was the first Native chick I ever fucked with and the last Native chick I ever fucked with. So I didn't go out of my way to find a Native girl. It just happened that my son's mom is Native. Another subgenre of porn that I like is black guys with Asian chicks. Because my most recent ex, is Japanese. I kind of got, I got to like Asian girls. Before that, not so much. Even living in Chicago, and there's a huge Asian population here, it just never was. I guess I didn't have what they call yellow fever. And for those of you out there who like nothing but Asian women, you know what I'm talking about. I don't have yellow fever. My ex was the first Asian girl I'd ever met, been with sexually. And unless something changes, she's going to be the last. So that's just the way it works. But I do like black on Asian porn. I like it because most of the women are damn gorgeous. And they're so tiny. You know, it looks like they're going to just be destroyed by these huge black guys. And they do the whining and the moaning and the loud shrieking, and it's exciting, you know? But that's porn. That's the illusion of porn. It's supposed to get you in a certain mind state, and for me that does it. Another subgenre that I like is cream pie. For those of you that don't know what that is, you can Google it. It's also on Wikipedia. Yes, indeed. There's a page on Wikipedia telling you what cream pie is. So I don't need to tell you. Do some homework. I personally like it because to me it just seems like the more natural way that sex would end. I mean, when you're with your own partner, whether you're with your girlfriend or you're with your boyfriend, whatever it is, most of the sex is going to end in the ejaculation being internal. Unless even if you're wearing a condom, you're going to explode into the condom. So that seems natural to me, you know, as opposed to pulling out and then you doing some sort of crazy standing over the chick and you're trying to ejaculate in her face or ejaculate on her tits or ejaculate in her hair, all this other crazy shit. By that point, my mind personally is consumed with one thing and one thing only: coming. Pulling out and doing all this other bullshit, it's extraneous, it's unnecessary in my opinion. Not that I don't like a good pop shot, especially if it's in, beautiful chick's face. But personally, I prefer cream pies. I prefer the cream pie porn to the porn where the guy pulls out, cool, more money, and ejaculates on her chest or face or in her mouth or whatever. Although those have their moments too. It just depends on the scene and the mood that I'm in. Okay, cool, right around the corner. But those are my preferences. I have, like I say, nothing against gay porn or lesbian porn. It just doesn't appeal to me. That's what I like. I like interracial, I like straight, and I prefer cream pie. Those are my things. Whatever your thing is, be proud of it, own it, embrace it. Because it makes you who you are. And there's nothing wrong with that. As long as it doesn't hurt you or anyone else, enjoy it. Okay, hopefully that answers that particular DM. Hopefully that really is a chick. I don't know, but even if it's not, I answered your question. All right, let me go get this money. I'll holler at you guys later. In the meantime, be safe out there. Watch out for yourself. Take care of each other. And I'll holler at you later. Peace.